Good evening. Well, we're back for another week. I hope everyone had a lovely weekend. In the UK, we had our lovely public holiday, which is a bank holiday time off, which is always nice. Spent the day mostly just snoozing and then doing a bit of arting as well. So yeah, it was just nice just to have an extra day. Yeah, it's always nice to have. It'd be nice in general to have an extra day for as a holiday day. You know, like a weekend holiday. So having Saturday, Sunday, Monday as like 3 days off would be very nice. I think everyone would have a better lifestyle. You know, more time to relax and do things, and then obviously work a 4-day week. It's a dream that probably won't never happen, but who knows. But yeah, welcome. Hope everyone's well. I'm going to switch to my camera here. So we do this here. Yeah. So the idea for this session is to work more on this Vaporeon. But before we do that, we're going to do some warm-ups. And yeah, before I even do that, I'm going to make some posts here and there just to get the ball rolling. And yeah, we've got a dashboard as well. My restream on my laptop is not working properly. Not sure why. Some people in Picato. Welcome. There we go. Hello. Let me bring up the side screen here so that I can see the chat. Whilst that's loading up, I'm going to post on some other channels that I'm streaming, and then we'll begin. It's always nice to poke everyone, give everyone a little message saying, "Hey, I'm streaming today. You know, come and check me out. Check me out. Check it out." What's happening in chat? So one of the studies I'm going to try and do is learn to draw the eye socket. The eye socket here. It's always been like a rather weird Achilles heel. And the best way to tackle it is by going straight into it head on. That's the plan. But yeah, let me just do one more post and then we'll begin. We'll begin our session. There we go. Creative. There we go. Shazam! Okay, right. I think that's everything. I think I've posted everywhere. I think I've exhausted the where I'm going to post about this stream. So I'll fire up Streamlabs. Right. So I've got enough. I have enough references to do the eye stuff, because if I move this aside, right, and I don't think I need the Discord panel up and running, so I got this running here. Yeah, actually, before I do that, let me switch to classical music, because I did. Actually, no, that'd be a bad idea. Last time I did classical music, there was a copyright. I had a bit of a copyright strike thrown on me, even though this is public domain music. So I don't know what happened there. So I'm not going to risk that this time. I'm just going to let it play here in the background. I'll put it down just a tad bit. Not too loud. So it's not too loud. Yeah, maybe it's a bit loud. Let me just put it back up again. Give me a second. There we go. Oh, it's loud, but not too loud. Yeah, you don't want the music to be overlapping. So, okay. So this is what we're going to work on later. What we're going to do first is group this away and call it VAP. Making sure the screen's on this side. And we're going to bring up our studies again. Oh, That's a shark we did. I forgot about that. We did a little shark. That was pretty nifty little sharky we did there. Remember? I should probably blow that up and probably upload it somewhere because it was a pretty nice shark. Here we go. The faces. So this is what we got up to on our last session. Lost a chat there. 1 second. Oh boy. Let me. There we go. Yeah. So we worked on these bunch of faces, and obviously the eye area has always been the tricky part for me. Just go for the faces here. There's quite a lot of them, so it might be good to do a study of these particular sections. So let's start there. It's a good piece there to start with. So if I find the right reference, let's find that woman. Where is that woman? Oh no, there we are. There she is. So we'll probably use that same layer. Clear out that element there. So we're going to try and focus on that particular area of the eye. So I might just blow that up. Maybe just that section. Maybe just that bit there. So I'm going to bring that up like so. You know, looks a bit weird. But we want to study this area here. You know, this kind of shape. So let's spend like 10 minutes. 10 minutes? 10 minutes seems realistic. 10 minutes timer. In fact, before I do this, let me just nudge someone because I know someone wants to watch me do this. If they're still around, I might just tickle them. Give me a second. Let me just... Oh. Whoops. Give me a second, guys. Plenty. There we go. Oh, I want to sit properly on my chair this time because my back has been like... I've been sitting forward. That's not good. I need to get a proper chair. Because I've been always sitting forward like that. It's not good. Like always sit like this, leaning forward, and that's not good for your back. You know, posture. Sitting posture is always important. So always remember, always sit properly on your chair. Right, the 10-minute timer is going to start now. Okay, let's have a look at this section of the face. It's this shape. So I'm going to try and block that in, you know, get this shape in there, you see, and then we have this like cheekbone. The cheekbone comes in here, and then with the nose arch here. But I want to try and focus on this kind of area, you see. There's an eyeball there. I guess I should probably study the whole thing, but let's do a quick 10 minutes of this, and then we'll do a full head pose, and then we can try and do the study on there too. Because I think me doing these little smaller studies are not good. How's it going, Samurai? How's it going, chap? Have you moved? Yeah, are you still moving, or what's happened with the move? Have you has it begun, or? Yeah, I think I may have made a mistake of doing this like small study. I think a big face study would suffice because you get to learn more about the whole object rather than just the eye. So I may just do that. Pack in while getting some other things squared away. Okay, cool. So is this the final week for you then? This is the week, and then this weekend it's over there, or is it? I've forgotten. I can't remember what you said last last time we spoke. It's hmm. So I'm trying to like look for planes here. That's the plan, but things aren't going as quite as planned as. Okay, okay, that's understandable. Okay. Mm, mm. Yeah. Actually, I should probably type it down more than a warm up here. I might make a red text going along the bottom or something, like warm up stage. While I'm working on these little crafty pieces, you see. Yeah. I think if I just minimise that, because I can see the Picasso chat on my laptop now, so it's working. Yeah, you know what? I think doing a full face might be better than this kind of silly small shot, because the general idea was to get everything in, and I think I'm doing it this way. I'm not really. I don't think I'll get any. Don't think I'll get any knowledge from the eye that I need to. Right. Even though it's a nice eye. It's a very nice eye. And also there's getting the lighting as well. Lighting down as well, which is important. So there's a little brightness there. Brightness there. It curves inwards. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Oh, oh, RH Wolf, how's it going? Oh, you say hi before food guy. Okay, good, good. What's for supper? What is for supper? Something tasty, I hope. Something tasty. I had chicken nuggets today. I'm well, thank you. I'm well, thank you. Yes. Did you enjoy your bank holiday Monday off? Did you enjoy that little time off? That's always nice. Bank holiday is always nice, you know. Kebab and salad. Oh, kebab. I've not had kebab in many a years. Oh, you know, I think I should probably this weekend or something. Or maybe I should make an attempt at a kebab. But you know, it's hard to determine where to in London to get a good kebab. You know, because it all varies. I guess it's a trial and error, right? You have to find out what, you know, try out these little venues and places and see what they're like. You know, if there's any good. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid red meat. I've not been eating red meat in a long while either, and I've been good to myself. I've been eating poultry. Maybe I can get a chicken kebab. A chicken kebab might do good. Yeah, we started watching movies all day. Oh, what movies did you watch? Is there any good ones? Any good movies? I like movies. I mean, for me, whilst you're typing, I watched all of Invincible. Thanks to Samurai, who recommended me that series and said it's really good, and I watched it, and he was not wrong. It's damn good. It's damn good. I'm glad I watched it. I'm looking forward to the next season if they ever make it. But Amazon have said that they are planning to make 2 more seasons, so it's good. Dog Soldiers, all Hobbits, and all of. Oh wow! You went for it. You went for the trilogy. Wow, all 3, all 6. Damn, nice. I have done that once, by the way. I have watched all of The Hobbit. I've watched all of Lord of the Rings, but not all in one day. But like the first day, like first working day, I'll put that on, and then I'd watch all of the Hobbit movies, and then after that I'll put on all the Lord of the Rings movies. I sometimes skip Two Towers, and maybe I sometimes skip the first one as well. I'm not sure why. I find them to be not as exciting as the Return of the King. There's something about Return of the King which I enjoy. I think it's because it's just there's so much more going on, and obviously Aragorn, you know, gets told who he really is. Rex loves Lord of the Rings, but I prefer the Hobbit. Oh, why do you prefer the Hobbit? Why is that? Is it because of the actor who plays Bilbo Baggins? Because don't get me wrong, the cast in The Hobbit is really good. You know, the fisherman guy, he's really cool as well. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. I'm sure you can cover for me in terms of that guy's name. But yeah, that dude is really cool. He's the one that impales Smaug. I like more chill of the travel. Ah, okay. Right. I think Lord of the Rings caught my. I like that more because of the relationship between Gimli and Legolas. You know, those two characters. You know, it's like you're being on a journey. You're going on a journey with them, and when the journey comes to the end, you know, you have to say your goodbyes and everything. It's really hard. You know, you start feeling the manly tears. You know, kicking in. It's like, you know, the journey's end. Everyone has to go now. You know, you don't want it to end, but you know this is the journey. This is the fellowship. You know, it's a great movie. Peter Jackson, he nailed it. He nailed that film. I was hoping he'd make another like a offbeat, you know, like the adventures of Legolas and Gimli, you know, because like those two if I'm correct, if someone in the stream knows more about the Lord of the Rings stuff, you know, the Tolkien stuff, I believe Legolas and Gimli had more adventures, right, after the crowning of Aragorn, and they had more adventures which was set up before they both headed to the Undying Lands, if I'm correct. Because Gimli does end up traveling with Legolas to the Undying Lands, and you know, in the lore, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's. Such a really good bunch of characters. I remember when I actually read The Hobbit in secondary school. We actually had it. We actually had to do like a. Oh, there goes my timer there. Okay, let's do a full face because I've been messing around with this silly eye stuff. Let's do a proper full face to get an idea of the form. Actually, that guy I did before. Well, he's got a good eye. Oh, if I can find it. Where's it gone here? It's not that one. That one's pretty decent, but no, that one's shadowed. This one's good as well, but I want that guy. There he is. It's right at the bottom. This guy. Might be a good pose. Actually, there's that one as well, but I think this one may work. I'm going to paint it again. Or draw it again, sorry. And paint it again. Where is that layer? It's probably right at the bottom. Yep, there he is. I did. So that was my second attempt. My first attempt's here somewhere. There he is. Looks a bit skinny. Gimli goes into the glittering caves after the whole event and come in the lore. Oh really? I thought Gimli. Maybe he does go back there, but like in terms of like he travels with Legolas into the Undying Lands. Maybe that could be a fan edit. I'm not sure. I read this in the Lord of the Rings wiki, but that's interesting to know. Yeah. Gimli. Yeah. I like this character. Good character. Fearless, funny. Thinks he knows it all. You know, that kind of fearlessness. Heads into danger without thinking. That sort of which is good. All right, let's clear that out. So let's do another 20. Let's do a 20-minute one. Just want to study this face, and then we'll go into doing the Vaporeon, Vlacorian. Okay, yeah. I might have to watch Lord of the Rings again tomorrow now, thanks to you. I may have to just rewatch The Hobbit. I just have to. Just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to load it up and like watch it, because I work from home majority, like almost 100% of the time now. I may just have to rewatch it all again. You know, it's such a good film. Let me pause it a second. Stop. He does travel with Legolas, but he also goes there to set up his own little kingdom. Basically, there. Oh right, okay. And he comes into his life. Legolas takes him to the west, where he's the first dwarf. Yes. No dwarfs can ever travel to the Undying Lands, but Legolas is the first, isn't it? Legolas is like the only one. He got special treatment because of obviously, they're best friends. That's lovely. I like that. They're best friends and they travel together. You know, beautiful. I like that. It's nice. I'm glad they stayed friends, you know, to the end, because it makes me want to read the books now. Like, what happens in the books with those two? I'm using straight lines here to do my blocking. Legolas didn't want to go to the west and leave Gimli. He treasured their friendship. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It is. It's beautiful. It's just so. It's beautiful. You know, that is what we call a best friend. That is what you call a best friend. You know. That's why it's such a. You know, the unlikely. Pairing of the two. You know, because dwarfs and elves didn't get along. We see that in the Hobbit, don't we? We see that in the Hobbit. Elves and dwarves never get along because dwarves are stubborn. Elves are just like full of themselves, and it shines through in Lord of the Rings as well. But then with Gimli, he starts that bond starts to form. You know, from fighting together, the constant challenge. You know, constant competition between the two. You know, between elf. Second. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. But I think definitely the performance by the actors, Orlando Bloom, and I forgot the guy's name who plays Gimli. He's also done some acting roles in Indiana Jones as well. Great. Very good, you know, very good performance. I think it's very convincing as well, and I think they nailed the relationship they had, you know, between each other. That kind of passive aggressive relationship, but then it got better, and then near the end, it's just you just want to cry, don't you? You just want to frigging cry. His replica axe, the one that broke. Is it broken or is it in pieces because it whacked the what's it called, the ring, or because I vaguely remember he whacked his axe before it broke. Okay. It'd be funny if you ordered it, right, and all you get it is in pieces. You have to put it together. It arrives in pieces. It's broken, literally broken. Like that is the axe, Gimli's axe. It's jigsaw puzzle. So I'm looking at the planes this time, because last time I did some mistakes on the last face I did last week. I did it very weirdly shaped, so I'm going to try and do it right this time by not screwing it up. I'm not screwing it up. I'm not going to screw it up. I'm not going to screw it up. I'm also looking for. I need to apply for some. I'm looking for a what do you call it? A cloud service for like saving stuff. I've recently cancelled. Well, recently, I cancelled my Dropbox account a long while back, and I've been slowly looking for a new place to house my stuff, and I've found a service which I'm gonna sort out at some point. But yeah, cloud storage is important. Storing your stuff. My favourite dwarf hobbit is Bofur. I need to see what Bofur looks like. I'll probably if I watch the Hobbit again tomorrow, I'll have to observe this Bofur guy. One thing I didn't like in the Hobbit, right? Maybe you may agree with me on this. I'm not sure, but Smaug doesn't get a lot of film time. He only gets near the end of the film. You know, the first one of the second one, right? Desolation of Smaug, right? And he gets that runs, and then on the third film, the four armies, he just ends. You know. Have you got the uncut bits? No, I haven't. No, I haven't sort of seen. I've not seen the director's cut. No. I have to see this director's cut. See what's in that one. But yeah. Yeah. Bofur. And circular eyeball, hair eyeball. Trying to do like another way of doing eyeballs by understanding the ball under the thing. He's not happy. No, he's not happy. He's looking a bit sad. He's wondering like what's going on. He's saying what's going on, crime. Yeah, I'll need to see the uncut version of Hobbit. I'll check it out. I'll see if I can find see if I can get a copy of it somewhere. Excuse me, all. Because yeah, not seen. I can't remember what version I've seen, which could be anything really. But yeah, not seen the that version. How's crime? I sorry I had to leave your stream. Obviously my PC cannot cope with multiple windows open and all that. I need to like salvage any bandwidth I've got. It's always the case when once I get my newer PC build, then I can probably do multiple things. Right now it's like this PC cannot. It starts to get worried when I start leaving things open. I start losing memory and then things crash. But I am planning to get a new PC very soon once I've sort my stuff out. Well, that face looks a bit. I'm going to turn it a bit, just a little bit there. There we go. Oh, it was a potato. Ah, bless you, yes, bless you. There's always room for, yeah. Everyone should have a potato in their heart. That's thinking about those potatoes. Yes. comes up there. So I need to see that. I need to understand that when the brow comes down, there's a bone there. There's a bone, right? So the bone comes down and it curves in. So there's another little notch there. I need to learn about. These things I need to I haven't really thought about. And I've not been keeping an eye on it. You see. Same here as well. It comes down and it comes like that. So. Hopefully I'll get it right this time, because the other ones are done. It's flat as a pancake. Flat as a pancake. Unacceptable. 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 Yeah. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem really happy. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. He's probably thinking about, where's my cap? Where's my cap? Where's my cap? It could be where his cat is. If he's a cat. If he's missing a cap, where's his cap? Where's the potato? Where's his potato? Someone's misplaced the potato he was looking after. He's not happy. He's not happy one bit, you know. Comes up there. He left his mask at home because I'm pretty sure I'll pull that face. Yeah, he might have forgotten his mask. You know, you can't come inside the shop. Sorry, sir. You could stand outside and think about what you've done. Think about what you've forgotten. It's like, There's a lot of things he could be thinking about. Yeah, but that definitely could be one of the things. Yes. Okay. There we go. I think the more times I draw this face, the more I find new things and discover new things about it. Just, you know, like curves and angles. This is why studying is really, really important. I think it helps you distinguish things that you never notice, and I think that's good. And the more time you spend doing these things, you know, you discover new things. It's nice. Yeah. I forget my mask and walk back in and just shout, "I forgot my mask, Batman!" Yeah, yeah, Rex. Why are you robbing, dear? So are you Robin then? RH, is that who you are? And Rex is Batman. You're the boy wonder, yeah. Boy wonder. Yeah. Oh. How's his how's the stream stuff going, by the way? Because I know you guys stream on console, right? You stream on console. Though we have more Harley and Joker. Ah, yes, Harley and Joker, yes. Pudding. Hello, Pudding. Pudding. Mr. J. Mr. J. There we go. This eye. Stream's good, just finished up. Food. Oh, right. Oh, I finished streaming. Okay, food just arrived. Oh, kebabs arrived. Who went to get the kebabs? Oh, okay. Your real name's Harleen. Okay, so that makes sense for Harley. Yes. You might as well just call yourself Harley. You might as well just call yourself Harley. It makes it easier. It makes it easier. There we go. Bone there. Cool. I'm gonna try and block this in, I think, the next now, so maybe I can try and understand what's going on there, because it's one of the problems I've been facing with painting eyes. So let's just try and see what happens. Let's get these outlines in and then look at it. Right. Oh, I've got to resume the timer. I've got to resume the timer. 18 minutes. What? 18 minutes to go. 18 minutes to go now. We have officially 18 minutes to go to paint this, or somewhat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 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 Blue. Let's get a mid-tone in there. There we go. A mid-value. Oh, nice delivery. Oh, nice, nice. Do you have any sides with that? Do you have any sides with that kebab? Any chips, or normally you get some chips with it, right? Kebab and chips. Any hot sauce or some salad? You get some nice onions and jalapenos. Is it? There's lovely long green chilies, pickled chilies. Salad and garlic sauce. Oh, now you're talking. Yeah, any chili sauce? You got some chili sauce with that kebab. Got some chili sauce with that beauty, right? Can't have they buggered up the order and sent chips. I'm so a bit people. Oh no. Well, chips is nice, no? You can have chips and garlic sauce, right? Which is nice. Chips and garlic sauce. That's very tasty. Chips and garlic sauce. You don't mind chips, but I love myself. Oh yes. See, I love when they have like the green onions. Green onions. Oh, I love green onions. Not green onions. Red onions. Green onions. What am I talking about? Red onions. Red onions is nice. It has that nice crunch. It's not too oniony. I like that. I do like that. Yeah. Let's bring that light up there. I'm just gonna block in areas and then break it down even more. Yeah, I normally go for, if I'm going for kebab, I always go for the old hot sauce. You gotta have hot sauce. Gives a little bit of a kick. It's nice. Yes, and flavorful. Adds a bit of zing, adds a bit of a zing to your kebab, Alright, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner, and enjoy your movie of Jason and the Argonauts. Yeah, a good film. Are you watching the original? Yeah, the original classic. Yeah, not the modern one, is it? The original one's kick-ass. The 1960s or 70s one. Oh yeah, the original. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Enjoy. Very good. Very good. Enjoy your movie and enjoy your dinner. Yeah. Right, let's try and get this curve in. So this part has always been the tricky element here, and this area here as well. Oh, yeah, I'd say watch, forget Princess Bride, watch Sinbad movies. Sinbad movies are good. The stop motion stuff, always fantastic. and after a kebab, you need like a good movie like that, Oh, very good, very good. Oh, what about I recommend Big Trouble in Little China. Watch that if you can, if you got that. Big Trouble in Little China. That's a great film. Great film to watch. In fact, I think instead of Hobbit, I might have to watch it tomorrow. Or I might watch it tonight before I go to bed. Yeah, I know Samurai's probably gonna be lurking around if he is, so I might put it on. Just plan to watch that. Yeah. Big Trouble in Little China. Kick ass. If you've not seen that film, if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's an amazing film. Big Trouble in Little China. Because it's Big Trouble. So I'm trying to get this shade in. So I'm trying to without using any blending as well. Trying to get that kind of that shape, this kind of thing in place. It's really tricky. It's not easy as it sounds. Gotta spend time. There you go. Getting that shape, you know, that lighting and shape and the curving. It's not Jackie Chan. No, it's not a Jackie Chan film. It stars Kurt Russell. It stars Kurt Russell and Dennis Dunn, who's an 80s Chinese actor. He does a bit of karate and stuff like that, kung fu stuff in it, but it's really good. Trust me, it's got I've got the guy's name, but he plays the voice of Poe's dad in Kung Fu Panda. Poe's dad, the duck. That actor. He plays when he's younger. He plays this a character in that film. But yeah, you'll love it. Trust me. I would not which is why I'm recommending it if you're having like kebab and if you're looking for a movie. Big Trouble in Little China is a good movie to watch. You will not regret it. If you've never watched it, I'm sure you and Rex will both love it. 80s, good old 80s fantasy action. Just a bit of light there. Maybe no. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. It definitely does not have Jackie Chan in it. But it does. It does have it has a lot of Chinese influence because it's Big Trouble in Little China. But this film you will grow to like it. It's got some good music as well. The music is really good in it as well. Doing cheating there by doing some blendy lines here just to get that shape in there. Just get that in there. Right, the eye. Let's look at that eye again. Been shying away from the bleeding eye for so long. It's like, oh, I don't want to do the eye. I don't want to do the eye. I don't want to do it. All right, yeah, you have a good one. Have a good evening and enjoy your films. Yeah, and your kebab. Yeah, I'm gonna take a swig of some coffee. I think. Oh, a better idea. What a rage virus. Oh, and 28 days later. Oh, samurai. Dang. Okay, you change. You've had, yeah, that's interesting. 28 days later, or Big Trouble in Little China. What do you, samurai. You played an interesting card there. Yeah, they're both good films. I've not watched 28 Days Later in a while. Every time I do remember, every time thinking about it, it makes me thirsty for soda because when there's a scene where the guy drinks that soda, he finds like this broken soda machine, right? And he takes a bunch of cans from it. And then they break into a sweet shop and eat all this candy and crisps and stuff just to stay alive. You know, I don't know if that's yeah, it makes me feel hungry after seeing that. It's like snacks. Well, it's a good thing I've got my corn nuts to keep me handy. I don't know about you, Samurai. What snacks have you got? If you plan to watch that, you might get a bit peckish. You know, you get a bit peckish on all these movies. Oh, that's a bit light as well. There's a lot of light areas here. What is going on? It's not modified babies. They're starting to have it the amygdala in violent criminals. Oh, okay. turn off the masking now. I'm just going to really pump that. There we go. You know what? I might just be cheeky and do what. Actually, no. I was going to turn on the pressure sensitivity there. No, don't do it. Don't do it. The moment I press the pressure sensitivity, it's all lost because I'm not trying. I'm trying to avoid the the usage of that, because the moment you start using that, things start. Yeah, I might get things wrong. So the reason why I'm doing it this way, as you can see, there's no imperfections of value taking place from the pressure. It's all flat. The moment I start using any kind of dodgy, shading with opacity, you screw yourself. You screw yourself heavy by doing that. Mm. Are you, Samurai? Are you explaining the the virus? What the virus is? Oh, okay. He kind of went off and like on a proper explanation. And I was like, "Whoa, you go for it." No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I was like, damn. It's like, I was actually checking the Twitch channel. Like, I was like, who's he talking to? Who's he talking to? Like, giving a good description there. I do want to interrupt it before I stepped in and said, like, I was gonna say, like, who are you talking to? What are you talking about? But yeah, like I said, that film always makes me think about food. I don't know why. It's probably because they keep looting things, and like there's a scene where they go into a supermarket, right? I don't know if you remember that scene. They go into the supermarket and they help themselves to everything, and that guy, that one guy, that the old father guy, he just piles the trolley with friggin' uh, scotch and booze and cupcakes. I think yeah, so that's what they have, and then they bugger off to the like the field or something and start drinking and eating cupcakes and whatnot. It's like, okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, cool. It's nice to have, that's what anyone else would have done. Yeah, exactly. That's why that's that film. It's all about snacking. It's all about snacking, nothing else. Um, Forget about survival. Just think about enjoying those empty supermarkets and chips and beer. Yeah, yeah. Just I think if given the situation of that what happened in that film, I think the beer would have gone flat, right? And you would then but what you could do is what they should have done was buy up those beer kits, right? You can probably make your own beer. Make your own beer, and I think you would have been probably would have been better off a bit of homemade beer. Well, in this case, survival beer, survivalist beer. Am I right? Good, no, exactly. Unless you have to deal with bandits who want your beer, then you have to get your shotgun out, right? You have to get your shotgun out, or your rifle, or whatever weapon you have, and start kicking ass. You have to fight for your beer. Don't take your beer. No one take your beer. My beer. It's my beer, right? No one take your beer. Get your nose. Yeah. Go and get your snacks. Go. Get some jerkies and pork scratchings if you can get pork scratchings. You know, some pork scratchings are pretty nice. Good, full of protein. Maybe some peanuts. Peanuts are good at protein as well. So you can get some corn nuts, by the way. I've been eating corn nuts, and I'm sure you've had them before, but corn nuts are good. Regular salted corn nuts. Corn nuts, corn nuts. Corn nuts, yeah. Corn nuts has been my silly habit of eating for a while. Eating these tasty corn kernels, which have been roasted. Not fried, but roasted. And they're really crunchy. They're really tasty. I do like them. I might switch to using some blending here just to get some of these shapes in. I think because I'm being really, I'm going to try and be more strict with my my strokes, because I've never been that. I need to try and find a way to be really conscious about my stroking patterns, because I always tend to go off a bit sometimes, and that's not good. You know, so yeah. Oh, switch on my phone. Oh, good. My phone is charging. I didn't realise if you plug your phone, I've got a USB-C connector for my phone, but if you plug it the wrong way around, it doesn't charge too well. It charges slowly. If you send it the other way around, it charges fast. I feel like I'm drawing so much. Hey, you drawing so much? I'm just getting better by force. Good, good. Very good. If you're getting better every time, that's good. That means you're progressing, man. You're getting good. Getting good. Getting good. You don't have that every time, but yes, every time, yes, good. That's good. That's good. Progression is what's praised, right? You gotta, yeah, good. Very good. I always try to harness my abilities as much as I can by trying things which make me take me out of the comfort zone, which make me, if I fail, I failed, I've tried, but better to have tried than not to try at all. So it's oh, that's my timer telling me that, oh, where's the window gone? Beep 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 beep. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. See how far I get with this. How long have I been streaming for? 57 minutes? Whoa. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll go for another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes on this, and I'll see Lung is in there. Hello, Lung, Mr. Lung. How are you? Not 15 seconds, and reset. Reset. hang on, 15 minutes. There we go. Go. That's better. Yeah, just want to focus on this painting a bit more, because the face has always been the eyeball and the socket part here has always been the tricky part for me. I want to try and spend as much as I can in this session to learn this, and tomorrow as well. I'll do the same thing for tomorrow. So spend as much as I can on learning this interesting element of the face, because it's a crucial part. Because the more we do these things, the easier it gets, right? Lips are a bit darker. It gets a bit lighter, that's fine. Yeah, I need to spend more time with this. I'm always like pooping around with other areas of the face and not really paying attention to what matters. You see, that's the important element. Yeah. Yeah, coffee. See, I'm stream people on Twitch has gone quiet now, which is nice. One thing I've learnt is never look at how many people are watching you stream, because that's one of the ways where you start to tumble. You know, I've seen a lot of people that do. I was watching a streamer on Twitch last week on Friday, and there was no one was watching them. No one was watching them whatsoever, and they were so conscious about like, oh, you know, like don't, you know, like they were talking to themselves. But I said, oh, you know, what's point me streaming? Blah 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 blah. And I was the only one on there, and I was like talking to them and saying like, you know, you should stream because you enjoy streaming, right? You should enjoy it, not because there's no one there watching you, right? So should never display your number of people watching you, because it's becomes like a crutch, right? It becomes like a crutch. My phone just buzzed there. It becomes like a crutch, and you should always be careful about these things. One second. Oh. Where's it gone? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, I was explaining to them, it's like, you know, just be yourself in it. Don't have to like worry about what others. If there's no one watching your stream, just, you know, don't worry about. Oh, Treasure's gone to do some moving. Okay, Treasure. Oh, Treasure's disappeared. Yeah. See, this is all about yourself. You know, doing what you enjoy, right? That's the prime thing at these streams. You know, you should never be concerned about who's watching. If they are watching, then let them watch, you know. But you can reach out to Olive Branch to them, say hey. Because I know a lot of people have stopped streaming. I know some people have. I know have decided to like not do streaming anymore because like no one watches them. But that's not really good. That's not really a good valid point, right? Yeah, it's not a valid point. I think my reason when I stopped streaming, I think it was last year. I was just exhausted. I was just exhausted. I don't know how crying. I don't know how you managed to do it, but like I get exhausted from like after work and everything, and the last thing you want to do is do more things, right? It's always good to have like personal time just to chill out. But yeah, but if you try to earn money from it, then yeah, it can be a tricky thing, Yeah. I'm going to try and lower this down a bit more. There we go. Actually going to put that down even more. I'm going to try and paint over this and see what happens now. Oh, I can make a new layer. There we go. Let's paint a new layer. There we go. New layer. Let's start fixing this out a bit. And make it right. So... Yeah, Mr. Lung, how are you today? Myself and Mr. Lung are working on a rather good project. He's been doing a lot of hard work on that. Hats off for him for his hard work. Working as usual, yeah. Working as usual. It's probably busy, yeah. It's probably busy, very busy for you. Because I know last time he told me yesterday it was very, very, very busy. It's probably the same thing. Yes. My day's been relatively busy as well. Like a lot of things going on, but like everything's slow. Like I'm trying to wait. My situation is like I'm trying to get things done, but I'm waiting for other people to give me the final, approved assets and stuff to work with. Otherwise, if I start doing it now, they'll demand changes, and that means I have to go back and change things. It's a bit wishy-washy. So I'm trying to like wait for that the approval stage, and then I'll just get on with it. Yeah, it's a bit of a wait. One of the things I learned from my last piece I did is like there's this curve along the lips. Oh, I think the video. Okay, still looping. Okay, good, still looping. I was concerned that it will change. So here as well, it's curves. I'm trying to get the shapes here. It's kind of curvaceous shapes here of the cheekbones that come down here, like that. Comes down here. So this curve here is really subtle shade here, which here we go. This cheekbone here, And his chin as well. It's a bit too, way too dark here. But I think here as well, this is wrong. Squinting my eyes at the same time whilst I look at this. What's time's left on here? Oh, let me just bring back the clock. 4 minutes. Let's just stop it for the moment because I don't want to get pinging every time. I want to try and work on this some more. Okay, so this thing, mine, it should be that way a bit. So if I zoom back, I think that'd be better if I zoom back here and then I can see it from here, everything. Right. Yes, the head is not coming out the way I want it to, see? It's not coming out the way I want it. Structure. So nose is wrong. I think my face is a bit longer as well. There's a lot of things which are wrong here, which I can probably attempt to fix it as well. So the nose comes up a bit more. Cheekbone is rather protruding, but it looks like it's just as much as well. I think the lighting is what's making me throw me off there. It comes down here, but then the lighting comes down here, like so. There you go, like so. And there's a section here, so yes, the eye, definitely the eyes here. That's the, I think that's what's causing the breakdown off of here, from my understanding, because the eye is that this eye here, yeah, see it. Wishy-washy eyes. My wishy-washy eye skills have failed here. Failed like an onion. Failed like an onion that's fallen into a blender. You know, boom. Well, I've got to show you the finished Eevee as well. Last stream last weekend, I on the art streams, I finished the Eevee, which was a nice completion. Yeah, that was very nice. I was actually pleased with that. I'm hoping to spend the 45 minutes I have left on this in the stream to work on the Vaporeon, and yeah, maybe see what I can come up with that. We'll need to refine it, of course, but that's the aim of that. This session, just to refine it, get it looking right. So this goes up. There's a little bump here, of course, and then we have the dark shadow of the nose. Out here. There we go. And then this. There we go. So there's a bump that comes over, like you see. I'm trying to get that in, that little curve. So understanding the curves, understand these curves. These are the face. Ooh. It's here as well. Understanding the parts here, we go like that. See? Let's fill this in. Let's just fill this in first. Get that in there, and then work on that curve. There's a curve here. See? I think of mine, the guy looks miserable. He's very miserable. Very miserable guy. I think what I may do tomorrow is do more facial studies. More facial studies. Today, all I did today was draw more birds. Went to bit of a bird frenzy again, so I'm drawing some birds at lunchtime, and that was fun. But I should have been doing humans. I've done it last week. I did a fair few humans, but then like went back to doing more animals. So I'm trying to balance out everything. Some really subtle shadow, like subtle changes in light. It's a case of knowing, seeing, and trying to get those in without. Perhaps I'm using the wrong kind of brush for this, but it's not the brush's fault. Bit of light there as well. See, it's a bit of, there you go. It's kind of ironic that, you know, somewhere out there, this guy, whoever this person is, probably thinking, like, if he doesn't know that someone's using him as a reference to do a study. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, yeah, to wonder what they're doing. What they're doing right now. Chilling out, playing a few video games. Probably playing that Pokemon Snap. He's probably playing that Pokemon Snap that's out right now. Don't know if you've heard of that game. It's everyone's latest thing right now. Everyone's going Pokemon crazy about it. On the Switch, I think it is on, if I'm right. Oh, the lip is a bit closed in there. Pokemon Go. I've not played Pokemon Go myself in a long while either. That's Shame really as well, because I was kind of gone cold turkey on that. Just not found the time to play it as I would often, because I used to play Pokemon Go a lot. Like, I mean a lot. I mean, just to hammer the hell out of that game. Collecting almost everything I found, any Pokemon I saw, I just grabbed it. But recently, with the weather and stuff, weather's been funny here. Today it was sunny, and then it started to rain. It started to rain here. Like, what's going on? Where's the hot weather? Like, in the morning it was like blue skies in the morning, and then by 1 o'clock the weather just went south, just disappeared. The nice weather just became all grimy and gloomy and yeah, ugly, oogly. Oogly weather. Goes in there. There we go. See them now. I think my eyes are too big as well. The eyes I've done for this character might be a bit too wide for what I've done, but we'll keep going and see if I can try and scale it in once I've yeah, they're a bit big. I think they're a bit big on my yeah. There we go. So the nose should be protruding outwards to the side there, to that this side of the. Let's get that fixed as well. Okay, there we go. So this comes out a bit more to the side. There we go. And this. Beer and onion rings. Oh my goodness, man! You really went for it this time. You went for it. Ooh. Are we talking about fresh onion rings, or are we talking like those you know, dried snack, you know, onion rings, samurai? What kind of snacks are we talking about? Are we talking about fresh hot onion rings, like fried? Dry snack, okay, oh, that's good. No, onion ring. Yeah. Just watch out for the onion breath afterwards, you know, because it's pretty tangy. Those onions are pretty strong, aren't they? Yum 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 yum. I've not had onion rings in a long while. Those dry crisp snacks. Yeah, very tasty. Very tasty. Oh. Okay, I think my lips are a bit like that. That's probably why it looks a bit glum. It looks a bit glum. So I'm gonna just try and fix those lips. There we go. It looks a bit glum on mine. Glum, Mr. Glum, Mr. Glummy. There we go. Fix those lips to be a bit, yeah. Let's hide that for a second. Let's bring this up a bit. There we go. Oh. So the shadow's a bit not as strong as it looks on this side, so it needs to come down a bit. There we go. Yeah, see, it's about knowing how much value to apply here, and that's the where I've kind of conked out there. Here we go. There we go. I discovered them a week ago or so. They're better than Funyuns. Funyuns. I think in the UK we just have onion rings. I mean, you can get like different branded ones, like, but they all taste kind of like, you know, puffed corn, onion flavored. You know, yeah. It's still pretty Moorish. You know, you can just eat them for hours. You know, you can just. Gonna bring this in a bit. There we go, and I'm gonna. Put some shadow under that chin, that lip, sorry, not chin. Then this area here. Always games behind. Ah, Noni, thank you for that cheeky little raid of 4. Yeah, welcome. The powdered potato compels you. Yes, welcome people. Yeah. How's your Half-Life 2? Was it Half-Life 2 today? Half-Life 2? How was it? Because I recall, I did check the timetable. I did check the timetable this time. See. Yep, carrying on with it. Yeah, nice. How far are you? What chapter are you up to? I think I still vaguely remember Half-Life 2 levels. So I bet if you tell me where you are, I probably will know it. It kicked up spooky ambience, splinters and spiders. Just Ravenholm. Ravenholm is amazing. Yes, the preacher guy. Yes. Oh man, I think that's a great level. It's a great level. I remember when I first came across that place, I was like, oh my god, this is good. They really, yeah, good spooky place. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's where you get the poison head crabs, the one that really spank you, like they bite you and you lose all your health for no reason, and you have to regen. Did my best to do a no guns run. Oh. Yeah, using the gravity gun in that section is possible if you know what you're doing, but if you screw up, oh yeah, I kind of bum rushed it by skipping areas, avoiding combat, and obviously using the gravity gun, using the saw blades to take care of most of the enemies, but it's not easy. Sweet, but yeah, thank you for that raid. Yeah, it's been. As you can see, it's a bit of a quiet session. It's nice to have like a quiet chinwag with the old regulars, but yeah, always lovely to have fresh new eyes peeking at what I'm up to. I'm just doing a warm up right now. Just doing a warm up painting of a face. Haven't drawn. I did some humans last week, and I want to try and do more of them. So I think the more humans I do, I can then move on to doing nice saucy ladies. Ladies. It took me a while to figure out some of the areas where the invites were this morning. Oh really? Whoa. That I didn't know. I didn't realize the game had infinite spawning areas. Oh boy. Okay, that's interesting. Hmm. I was considering to do a Half-Life 1 run because watching you do Half-Life, and I was like, I should return to playing Half-Life because the last time I played Half-Life was a very, very, very long time ago. I don't think I remember. I remember some elements of Half-Life, but not everything. But like obviously some areas like will come, like the final boss and all that. But everything else is still blank in my head in terms of going places and stuff. So I guess it would be nice to just bum rush it. Oh, just bum rush it. Always recommend Black Mesa. Yes, Black Mesa might be the one. Might be good to try that. And I might just get that and try that. But if you don't fancy updated version. No. Either's fine. I've seen someone play Black Mesa. Yeah, I've seen someone play Black Mesa, and Black Mesa's good. Yeah. But nothing beat. I think the original has that nostalgic feeling. You can play. You can do some of the classic sneaky bunny hopping. Because I used to do a lot of bunny hopping in the old Half-Life days. You can do some funny leaping stuff, and if some of the exploits are still intact, you can probably use them. But yeah. So how are you finding Half-Life 2? Because I take this is the first time you've played Half-Life 2, right? It's the first time you've because I assume it is a first playthrough. Mouth again. His mouth is doing nothing. That was so long ago. Oh, okay. Cool. So you have played. Okay, cool. That's fine. So what's it like returning to it then? Have you discovered like how brutal it is, or how amazing it is? Like in terms of going back to it, that nostalgic feeling of returning to the HE, returning to the Half-Life universe. Obviously, you've done all the Half-Life games now, so it's the sequel now. I'm enjoying Nostalgia Vibe. The HL games put so much attention to their set buildings. Yes, they do. I think one of the things I like about Half-Life 2, and I'm sure you've noticed this, and it's the same with Half-Life 1, is it's like how everything there's no FMV, right? Everything happens in front of you, and everyone's talking to you. It's like you're Gordon Freeman. Oh my God, you're like this amazing guy and everything, and like it's like the nice thing is they're involving you in the conversation as you're standing there. So it's that immersion of you being there. I think that Samurai may mention him. Is it immersive gameplay? Is that the right word? You're there as you, but at the same time you're Gordon. So it's like the story revolves around you as you play, and I think that's what makes it's so good. I think most games don't really do that so well. I think the only other game that did that kind of similar thing was Dead Space 1, where you play Isaac Clarke. The character never spoke in the first game, but everything was done around him, and the way characters spoke to him and whatever, like you're there as you as well. So it's a nice little immersion there. I enjoyed Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2 greatly. I mean, to try 3 at some point. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I have installed Dead Space 2. I need to. I'm mixed bags about going back to on because I want to play on hard mode. You see, I want to go full on hard mode. And last time I played it's brutal. And I mean, obviously, the best way to play it on the most difficult setting is to remember the waves. How the enemies attack. But yeah, Dead Space 3. Basically, I don't know what you've heard about it in terms of bad things, but I actually watched the gameplay way back because at the time EA never announced. EA were never going to release it for PC, right? It's only for console only, and that was it. And I thought, you know what, no point of me getting it. And obviously they actually when they released Origin, it was on Origin, but again I wasn't going to buy it because I don't want to pay for another. I don't want to buy another game on another platform. So there's no point. So I thought, yeah, well, you know what, forget it. Let's just watch the game. And what I noticed is the game is more action than horror. Like, I think Dead Space 1 and 2 does that really well. You're on your own, and you're against the wall, and there's enemies coming left and right, and you're cornered. You're getting cornered. You got to think fast. You got to plan. You got to plan your attacks and try and control the enemies around you to defeat them. The third one doesn't really. The third one kind of just makes it all combat, and I think they missed a really important. I think they missed a horror element for that. And it just didn't look scary enough. It just wasn't as scary as the first two. I think the first two, the first one was good. The first one was a survival horror. The second one becomes more horror because it's still on your own, but it still has that survival element because you gotta survive. Gotta survive with what you got, and then you had some really good enemies in there as well, which adds to that that terror. But then the third one, you fight soldiers and just soldiers and more pointless things, and then you have this other guy that comes with you. Of course, the guy's name is, you have a soldier fellow who's apparently with you all the time, so it makes it less scary because you're not on your own anymore. And I'm not sure what they're thinking about that. I think they're so keen on adding that co-op element that they forgot the whole point of survival horror. I think if you want to have co-op, that's fine, but you still got to try and make it. You still need to include that element of having less ammo was better than just having loads of ammo everywhere and you can just do what you want. I think one of the things that did improve is the ammo. How the ammo is done. If I'm right, you only need one kind of ammo clip to work on weapons, right? I think that's what they did. Unless that's in no, I don't think that's in Dead Space 2. I think they fixed that in Dead Space 3, where one ammo type works for all guns now. That was pretty good, but everything else, and the microtransaction stuff as well. It's a big no-no when you start adding things like that into a game which is already popular. You're asking for trouble, right? You try and make people grind, or maybe people pay for things they don't need. Big no-no. But the game was successful. That's the sad thing is the game was successful, and EA said, "Oh well, it didn't meet them. It didn't make as much as they wanted it to, like a target. They raised the bar or something, some target bar, and because it didn't raise that much, there was this downfall, and eventually the studio got liquidated." Which is a shame, really. I would have loved to see a follow-on, and there was a follow-on. There was going to be a follow-on game from Dead Space 3. So the monster runs at you, and you just about to hit it, and it stops and says, "What for?" Yeah, yep, pretty much, pretty much. Basically, what it is, you've got this little robot thing, and you drop it on the floor, and it goes away, and it collects resources for you. And you need when it comes back, it gives you resources to upgrade your weapons and guns and armor and whatnot. So basically, the materials themselves is where they squeeze the money out of you, if that makes sense. So it's one of the sort of weird things. Like in order to upgrade your stuff, you got to kill a lot more. Pay to skip. That's the right word. Yeah. So if you don't want to grind it and upgrade your thing, buying resources, you can actually just buy like 5,000 resources for what, £10, and then you can just spend it on everything when you first playthrough, and there you go, boom, done. And So it saves you from grinding. It saves you from killing all enemies and collecting resources like that. You know, that's how you normally should do it, right? Terrible. It's just, yeah. Basically, it's just EA. EA wanted to monetize the game, and shame on them. Shame on them. I don't know if you know. Don't know if you knew that there was a there was a third game. I do Blender. Yes, I made a space station. I made a space station. Did you know? It's a really silly space station. I think Tree was there when I was making it. Not kind of mastered it though, but still getting good at it. Well, have you made something awesome? Did Tree mention to you the Blender challenge thing this month? No, she hasn't. Okay, she may need to tell me this. So I'll be interested in giving it a bash. Blender challenge. I like this. I like the sound of that. Link is in the drops you an insight. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll thank you. I'll check it out. Yes. Yeah, making my skills are won't be as good, but it's something to try and you know push my Blender skills a bit. Sweet, sweet. Thank you. Hmm. Oh wow, really? Whoa, that is. Is this like is this like a professional competition? If it's a professional one, I probably won't win. I probably won't. I definitely won't win. I'm not that good. Oh right, okay. I thought it was like a little fun little always games behind Blender competition. We win diskettes. If you can win diskettes or the first prize a drawing from Noonie, you know, a little portrait. If that's the case, I would have beat all those dizzies. I would have done a nice 3D model. No. The first prize of a Noonie sketch is worth 1,000,000 diskettes, isn't it? That's the. This Sunday is my brunch stream, so you get this diskettes if you want a picture. Okay, okay, yeah. I'll have to come by on Sunday. I should probably. Oh damn! Right, let's move on to the. Got a bit carried away with this face. Okay, let's do the Vaporeon now. What we've really been waiting for. Oh, shark. Oh, let's get rid of that. Where's the shark? Where is that shark coming from? Go away, shark. Go away, shark. So here we are, the Vaporeon. Let me bring up the reference. Yeah, my Blender skills are not as amazing as trees. In fact, I can show you the thingy I made. The what's it called? Space station I made. Let me show you the space station. 1 second. That's just on Telegram, so I have to. There you go. Look at that. I shared this. I think Tree's probably seen this, but I don't think you have. Yeah, it's just basically using just basic functionalities of Blender. It wasn't really that. A bit. So my plan is every day been trying to spend 30 minutes and make something, and it's getting there slowly. fancy, but it's basic. Yeah, basic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very basic. Yeah, I don't think that will win first prize. If it did win first prize, and I'd be very impressed. But yeah, it won't happen. My wimpy designs are not that good. Is Tree making something for this contest? Is she making something amazing? I'm sure she's gonna knock it dead. Something amazing. Something pretty cool. Okay, let me refine this creature. Oh, just gonna block it here. Block it here. There we go. Just gonna knock it back. There we go. Let's start to refine this. She's still doing this concept art, but I think she's settled on a piece. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So is it a character, or is it going to be an object? Because I know she's done like some pretty cool objects in the past. Or is it top secret? Is it like a top secret plan? Top secret for now. Okay, there's eyes. Not concerned about the mouth yet, but I'll leave it as that. Oh, her face. Oh, that shape of the head, I need to fix that head a bit. Looks a bit. Bring that in a bit. So that's better. Get that shape in right, just right. See. The way the competition works is the host gives everyone a template, and then you add your own. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I see. Oh, that's pretty clever. I have to. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. But I don't. Yeah, I think my knowledge of Blender is probably not as sophisticated as competent. That's the right way to say it. It's not as competent as Trees. I think Trees really good. Trees really good at it. I mean, I've seen some of the Trees like works, and it's like she's like light years ahead. She's light years ahead. Damn. Yeah. Oh yeah, have you watched have you and Tree watched what's it called? Invincible. Invincible is a really cool Amazon Prime show. I watched all of season 1 on yesterday on bank holiday. I was like, just sat down and watched it whilst painting some snake ladies. But yeah, I was like, pretty damn cool. Oh, let's fix that again. There we go. Yeah. Oh really? You should check it out. Check it out. Check out Invincible trailer. It's a cross between Justice League and Watchmen. I think Watchmen's a good example. I think we could good example of what kind of show it is. But it's an animated show as well. It's really well animated. Yeah, really good. do, 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 do. Get these patterns in. Yeah, yeah, has that Watchmen vibes? Yes, yes. Because there are some elements in there which made me think like, oh, okay, that has that kind of feel to it, but it's definitely more Justice League. Has like a hints of Justice League, hints of it, which is obviously the made up characters, like the characters in there, which kind of resembles most of the Justice League kind of superheroes, but in different form. But then you have like the other side, the story side, which feels more like that kind of Watchmen vibe. I can't explain it. I can't think. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure what other shows it can relate to, but it is violent, and I think what can we relate to? There's something gritty about it. It's gritty. Like things go wrong in it. Things that people get murdered, like murdered badly. Yeah, last episode. Yeah. It's but it reminds me of the boys. You've seen the boys, right? The boys. I think it's directed by the same person. I think it's either it's written or it's directed by the same person. I think, and yeah, it's if you like the boys, then you're gonna love Invincible. That's the way to say it because it's got the same kind of vibe to it. It's got like superheroes like it's got. I mean, obviously superheroes are not complete gits in this, but it's just the way it's told, and it's really well made, really well written as well. I think the story element is nice. The characters are really good, and it's got J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons, great actor. I mean, if you don't remember who he is, he played Perry White. Is it Perry White? Is that not Perry White? No, Jameson, Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man in the Sam Raimi one. He was really cool in that. Yeah. He's a great actor, and the guy who plays in what's it called in The Walking Dead. I forgot his name now. The Asian, the Japanese guy. He's in there. He plays the main character, voice of the main character. So it's got a good cast, and and Mark Hamill. Need I say more? Mark Hamill. He just can't really say enough about that. Mark Hamill. He knows what he's doing in that film, in this series. It's just like, yep, I know what to do. But yeah, good series. I'm only recommending it because I've got nothing else to watch. Because I was trying to find things to watch, and there's nothing else on. TV shows for me, like TV series stuff, really gets my interest. The only other show I'm interested in watching soon, well, two shows actually, is Cobra Kai, season 4. That's coming soon, and Castlevania. The next season of Castlevania, and the trailer for that looks bloody good. It's another show I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait for. So yeah, it's just so many good shows coming, but like, just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. I hate waiting for these things. You see. Gonna pause. There we go. Yeah. I'll have to look at the reference of that for cat paws. But the aim here is to get this tail towards us. doing straight lines here because it's easier than to do curve, and I can curve it up when I'm painting it. See. Because this Photoshop CS6 doesn't have line stabilizers, so I'm like doing like really wobbly looking lines, wobblers. Okay, there we go. That's that pour again. I've got a reference for that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. There you go. Okay. I might change that pour again down the line, but now it's gonna have to stay as that until I decide where to take it. This should be more curved inwards, I think. Like so. Itchy chin, itchy chin. Also, I haven't shaved my beard all week either. Looks going. My beard is actually growing a bit, getting a bit fluffed out now. Might keep it until Friday and then I'll shave it off. That's the plan. Beards, I'm not a fan of them. Like I've been keeping it because can't be bothered to shave it. That's why. So I'm gonna trim it off. Trim this down. Skinny bushy beard. Skinny bushy beard. I know a lot of people, a lot of streamers tend to have a lot of beards, that big beards. It's like a beardy thing, beard streamers. There you go. Let's look at that. Yeah. Not satisfied with that pour. That pour looked a bit weak. Weak sauce. There we go. That pause there. There we go. Okay, right. So one thing I want to do next is I need to find some good lighting for this pose, but so what I want to try and do is find something that can work with this. Oh, let's see, Vaporeon. Actually, wouldn't be Vaporeon because the skin is more very fish-like, right? So let's say dolphin. Dolphin could work. Dolphins. Yeah. See. See, there's good lighting, good photos for dolphin photography. Sweet. Okay, so I found one here. It's a bit tiny though, tiny image, but it's got some good lighting. I'll copy that. Copy image. Where is the pure F? Put it in. plopped it in. That one looks good, but I think the one I got is pretty damn pleasing. I like that. Yeah, looks very nice. So let's block in the background. Make a new layout. Oh, come on, make a new layout down below. There we go. Okay, so I really want a really subtle base. Maybe more faint than that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Something like that. Then we have like rocks as well. Rocks are pretty. In fact, it could be probably at the back. It could be wet at the back. You know, it could be anywhere. They're back. They're at the back. Warm as well. Bit of red in there as well. I see. So get that red in there. Yeah. So the ocean at the back as well. The ocean's really dark blue. I'm not sure if I want to have that, but I'll put it in there for now. And if it needs to change it, I'll change it. Actually, in fact, it doesn't need that. Doesn't need that. Don't need that at all. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it, and I don't overcomplicate it with the that silly texturey thing. In fact, I can probably set the bomb. Maybe add a bit of blue gradient. There we go. Maybe blue. There we go. And subtle sky values there, and then maybe it becomes more whiter along the surface, but probably make that more blue. I think if I make it more blue saturation. Yeah, there we go with green. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's put that out. Right, that's the base in. Let's get the colours on this blocked in. Let's fill that up. There we go. What I want is that base there. And I'm just gonna fill it with that. Let's see. Turn off the pressure sensitivity and just fill in this shape properly. Just going to fill in these gaps. Getting used to listening to this music again and again and again. It's just like, this music. Same music again and again. I may have to start looking into like other kinds of no copyright kind of music on YouTube and see if I can use them, but don't think I'll find anything. If I do, happy today. Oh, what's that messaging me? And then last but not least, this top part. So get the flats in, get the initial shape, and then we can start adding the lighting where we want our light to be and all that. Okay. So let's look at the Vaporeon reference. Yeah, it's really aqua. It's very kind of aqua color, or really light green. So that's fine. I think the tail and the head will probably be on the front towards us. I think. Actually, no, that won't be as much. I think we should be knocked back a bit. There you go. Tail will be close. Obviously, the ocean water underneath is going to be glowing, so you want to try and get that glow. There we go. What about getting that glow? Yeah, that glow onto the belly. So this frills as well, that's going to be rather it's white colour, so I mean this could be essentially that green. I might make it beige, I don't know, because it's not really, doesn't really say what it is. I'm just following the colours here and what that reference provided has, but I know the frills are kind of yellow, so I guess that can, I'll just get away with that. Oh, the upper part is actually, this is like a dark colour here, so I don't want to try and oh, I've got the frills here. These things are important. There we go. This goes up the back. Let's see. There we go. And so there's shadow there. Is that grey? I think that's grey. There we go, grey. Again, I might change the palette again. I wanted to like create this like watery kind of feel, but it might be good to do more of like a warmer climate. But the lighting, I mean, light is pretty. I do like the lighting of this, but maybe suit for grey-skinned fishes. This part as well. That's going to be more towards the viewer. In fact, the light is coming down. This would be more. There we go. More concentrated. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So that comes down here. That comes up here. And there's a it's going to be wet. The skin's also going to be wet as well. I forgot about that. So this won't have to be like a really down value. Really like kind of like a really subtle, really subtly kind of. It's like kind of like a bit higher. Somewhere along there, I think. Yeah. Has to be like a really dampy looking skin tone to show that sheen. Because I want to show that change, you know, that and there's a muddy-ish kind of greys in there. See there, that's grey there. It looks like red, but it's really grey. To give it that illusion that it's, you know, it's something else. Looks more watery, aquatic. So, a bit muddy. That's still playing? Yeah, still playing, good. I've got about 10 minutes left of the stream, because obviously, you know, 2 hours and 30 minutes is my calling time. It's already nearly midnight here. I was hoping to do some movie watching later, or Maybe some video games after. I don't know. I have to see. I have to see what's happening. Yeah, it'd be good to unwind a bit. Just been a busy. It's been a busy day, exhausting day, to say the least. And you know, it's good to chill out, but you know, there's always things to do. Let's get some. Need to get some structure on this face as well because obviously these creatures don't really have anything like that, so you have to try and make do with yourself. You see, you have to make it do yourself. Oh. Bit of a bounce there. Oh, Lisa. Lisa. Wow. Was not expecting a raid at this moment. Hello, people. Hello. How's your raid, Lisa? Oh, sorry, how's your raid? Sorry, how's your stream? Sorry. I'm losing the point. My brain is like gone out the window there. How's your tattooing stuff? Was it good? How's it going, Joanne? Raging Trash Panda. Welcome. I was going to tune in on Lisa's stream, but I was like, I had some dinner to cook and everything, and then before you know it, it was time to stream, and I hope it went well, and thank you so much for that glorious raid. Because of that raid, I'm going to stream for another 30 minutes now. I'm going to increase the session to another 30 minutes. I was going to end in about 15 minutes, but I'm going to extend it for another. I'm going to extend it, hit the extension, since you guys are here. I'd like to Lisa might have to just raid and run if she's late for her fan. Oh no, okay, that's understandable. I know Lisa always does that. She raids and runs. Got to raid and run, my friend. Okay, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, that's fine. Thank you so much, as always. Thank you so much. Bless you. It is a Vaporeon, yeah. I'm just messing around with the colours at the moment because I haven't really planned ahead, but I thought, let me try and block in some values and stuff and see what I can come up with in terms of, what I can do with this. What I can do with this Pokemon, as they say. Oh, thank you. I was messing around with it. I've been looking at dolphin references because dolphin seems to be a rather interesting color skin tone for Vaporeon, because Vaporeon obviously dolphins are more grey, but the skin texture could be relevant, you know, maybe. So I thought let me see what I can do with that and see what comes of it, and this is what happened. This is what I've come up with so far as a draft, but we'll see. It's also about the texture as well, the skin texture and the subsurface scattering of the skin and everything, and the texture of it. There's a lot of things I want to try and do to this, but it's the best time to experiment until I commit to something. So I'm just only using greys, and the Vaporeon teal color to give it that kind of sense of color shift, as well as the values. So yeah, tries to make it look a bit more semi-real, if you know what I mean, and then you know, the kind of realistic look, because like if it's too realistic, it looks it may look like Uncanny Valley realistic, if you know what I mean. And I think Pokemon should not. I think the movie Detective Pikachu, I think, is as real as it can get, right? I think I've seen some realistic concepts of Vaporeons, and they look like otters. It's kind of terrifying. So I don't want to do something like that. That's just weird. You still haven't watched that movie? Oh man, you should watch it. The funny thing is, that film most of the scenes, most of the settings take place like in London, Liverpool Street, where I used to work. I used to work there, around that area. So when I watched it in the cinemas, like the way they've done it, it's very like it's post. It's a lot of digital enhancements to the scenes. So like you see, if you look closely, if you ever get a chance to see it, Raging Trash Panda, if you look closely, you'll see taxis, London buses and stuff like that, and you also see some London shops in the background. It's very sneaky how they've done it. So it's a combination of London cities merged in together, mishmashed. It is impressive. It's impressive. It's nice to know that it was done here in the UK rather than like some made up world. So it makes you think that it's where the area that it's filmed in is like a Pokemon district, which is really cool. Okay, yeah. So Trash, have you played any more Phasmophobia? You played any Phasmophobia yet? I was thinking of playing some of that this week, I think, or the weekend to see. Because I want to do it more in VR. Because I was meant to use my VR headset this weekend, and I didn't get to use it. Yes, played it yesterday. Oh, happy birthday, man! Happy birthday! Dang. Damn. So yeah, yesterday I didn't really stream. Actually, you know what? I stayed mostly in bed. Slept most of Bank Holiday Monday. Playing this game in VR, yeah, it seems very scary. It's not as scary. Well, I guess it can be scary. It can be scary, but at the same time, it's fantastic. It looks like, I can't explain it, but it looks so different. It looks like a different game in VR. When I tried it, I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it was the same game I'm playing. Everything looks so big, like around you, compared to what you look like what it looks like on a desktop. And I think that's what makes it surreal. I can't explain it. I don't think I died once. I think I died once yesterday. So it's good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, normally I play on the beta version. Beta. You can download it through Steam with the the preferences. I find that to be more stable on my PC. I found sometimes the released version tends to crash for me, so I've been using these unstable beta version. They always use they work on often, and every so often they make updates to it. But yeah, okay, let's little sheens there. Didn't have the sheen on the side here. There we go. I'll cut this in a bit. There we go. It's going to way down that way. So there we go. There we go. There we go. I've had friends. Oh, yeah, I've had that. Apparently, Dev didn't thought the game would be scary. Such a success. It was a big success. It blew up like immensely. I had friends play it in VR and PC, and VR figures look hilariously shaped. in the eyes, and PC player their legs are bent backwards. Yeah, it's all fun. Yeah, it's all weird. It's all weird. But one of the positive things about VR in VR Phasmophobia is that you can carry 4 items. 4 items. So 2 on the belt and 2 on both your hands. Whereas on the PC, you can only carry 3 items, right? You can only carry the torch and then two extra items, whatever, whatever they are. But yeah, with VR, you can hold a bit more. So something to think about there. One extra hand, you get a bit of extra space, get the job done quicker, so you can get out quicker. But yeah, no, it's I've only played it a few times in VR so far. I've not had, like, it's just finding the time to play these things. It's just, but it's really good. It's really good. Like when I did play, we played on professional, and it's been a while since I last played it. And obviously they made more updates, and the ghosts are basically just unforgiving in professional mode. They will get you. They will get you this time. It's like, yeah, only 3 items suck when you do the big. Yeah, oh yeah, doing Asylum or the jail. I think I've started to the jail and Asylum are probably the worst, and maybe the high school. The high school can be a bit, but yeah, I think Asylum is yeah, I think you're right. Asylum is probably a lot worse because it's just too big. It's way too big. Just to find one silly room where the ghostie is. That silly ghostie. Okay. So I'm just thinking about structural parts here on a hind leg to make it look convincing rather than just a big blob. So add a bit more depth there, but then obviously the water glow should be there. There we go. Still a little bit of water glow there as well in a minute, but yeah. The jailer's big, but ghosts usually spawn at the same spot. Yeah, well, the thing is, I hate it when the ghosts are in the prison, in the open area, because you don't know. You have to find out where they spawn, right? And that can be a nightmare. They can spawn anywhere in that big dining, that big hall, that long corridor in the jail area. It's so annoying. There've been times where I've been killed there because I hide in the CCTV room, and it eventually goes into the CCTV room and gets me. But yeah, hate that map. Damn ghosts. I hope they had more maps though, because we need more maps. Not saying that the maps we've got so far are good. We need more variation, more diversity. I feel evolution, muscle wise, lions and big cats. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Big cats. I thought it was a canine. I think someone mentioned it was a cat as well. Feline. Yeah. This reference is off a cat. Funny enough, it's actually a cat leaping. Cat doing a funny leap. So I've been using that as a guide for this one. So if you notice by the paws and stuff, it's really catty-like. I think we need multiple ghosts on the same map. Oh man, multiple ghosts will be brutal. Can you imagine the torch? The torch will be flickering every few seconds. It'll be flickering like mad. One thing I noticed on on Professional, sorry, is the ghost. Like the temperature dropping very far. It changes every time. So I think the ghost moves to. It doesn't stay in one spot for too long. It moves around until before it settles down in one area. I could be wrong. Like an abandoned asylum or prison would have multiple ghosts. Yeah, yeah. But I think that'd be more difficult to determine what kind of ghost it is, isn't it? Unless both ghosts are the same. If they're both the same kind of ghost, then that makes sense. But if it's two different types of ghosts, it's very tricky to ascertain what both are. It'd be difficult. I mean, it's possible, but it may make the game very difficult to determine what it is, especially from the 5 choices. But it's possible. Could be a good idea. It might be worth suggesting it on the what do you call it? On the Discord, Phasmophobia Discord. Well, no, sometime when the ghost turn off the power, the temps go down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, have you figured out how to use the? Oh, some people already suggested it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Have you figured out how to use the sound thing, the sound speaker thing? The sound thing detector. I've got one of those. I've tried using it once and couldn't really figure it out. All it does is gives you a bunch of numbers and tells you where the sound is coming from, and you go towards it. How's it going, Royce Fox? Send a message on there. There you go. It's a weird thing. I'm not figured. I need to read up on that. I'm not actually figured out what. I mean, I know if a ghost is in a certain area, then the numbers become higher, right? But other times it's just it picks up. It can pick up your teammates. You see, if you're with a teammate, if they're talking, the thing picks it up. So I've not quite figured out how to use it properly, because like that's another way to detect ghosts quickly. It's because like normally my tactic has always, I think everyone's tactic is go in there with a thermometer, find the cold room, and then that's it, isn't it? But this thing, you can apparently it's good for asylum as well. That's that speaker thing. I've played with some people who use that to determine where the ghost is, because you can move around. You can move around if the sound number is abnormal, you know where it is, exactly where it is. Yeah, you have to tell your teammate exactly. You have to tell your teammates to shut up. But definitely a good item to use on in asylum or the school or the jail, because they're more bigger maps, so you can probably get away with doing that. But yeah, yeah. I couldn't figure it out, but I've seen some people. I've played with some random people once, and some of them just managed to know exactly where it was, where the ghost was, like just by using that. So, yeah, I need to learn this. I need to learn this, and because on professional, the ghosts are more aggressive now. They have improved the AI. Like it really will slap you if you're not careful. Because I mean I used to play it before the updates, before they did all the big updates with the AI improvements and stuff, and the ghosts were easy, right? You can easily just hide in the cupboard and it won't find you. Now it just gets you. You got no chance. You got no chance. It's gonna find you and that's it. You're in trouble. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. The difficulty of it is, I think that's perfect, because on professional it was way too easy. It was way too easy to play it. Like that's probably why I got bored of it. Not bored of it, but that's probably why I stopped playing it, because I played, like every time I played a professional mission with some friends and stuff, it wasn't exciting. It was just like, oh, here we go again, same house, here we go again. Like it becomes like a boring thing. Like find the room, okay, drop all your stuff in there, do the usual boring stuff. Like who is there and everything, and done. It's not exciting. It's not exhilarating, but the this update now, it makes it more terrifying now, because you have to be really careful, when you don't want to be triggering the ghost too early. You want to set up everything before you do all these things, right? So no, that's good. But it's a bit too difficult, but I think I need more time to play it. Has there been another update? Yes, there has been. There's been another update, but mostly just fixes. Mostly just fixes of bugs where the ghost would go through walls or will get stuck in certain places, or basically, like for example, the is it the Banshee? I think it's the Banshee, the one that picks one particular target. Apparently, if that ghost kills that target, it won't target anyone else. So that was a bug. Small things like that, but everything's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same since we last played it on desktop. I think was it on desktop. No, I think it was on desktop. Can't remember. I think I played it on VR. Even I forget when I last played it was in desktop or VR. But either way, it was good. I did die a lot. I started losing my money from dying too much, which is good. Okay, gloss there, good. Glossy, good. Glossy, good. Let's get a bit of cheek there. I've noticed a lot of people playing Dying Light as well. That's another kind of like, I won't call it spooky game, but like it's just team-based games. I tried it once. It's a bit of a yeah. It wasn't. I don't think it's my kind of game. I think it's just, especially when you have humans playing as the monsters and stuff. It's I think having a computer as an enemy, as a nemesis, makes any kind of game much more interesting, because the computer will play fair. At the same time, it'll give you a challenge. I think that's why Phasmophobia works so well. That obviously the ghost is uncontrollable. You don't know what it's doing. You don't know what its tactics are. Got to go. Oh damn! It's 1 a.m. Yeah. Go to get some rest. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'm gonna be ending my stream in about 15 minutes time, because it's gone past the 36 mark there, because I've been streaming for 2 hours and 36 minutes. So made some progress there. But I'll probably be back tomorrow to resume this. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good one. I think one person definitely want to see play Phasmophobia is Lisa. Since she likes horror stuff, I think that would be really good to watch her play. How's it going, HRDC? How's it going? The glow on these fins. I think the shadow on the cheeks is a bit too strong, so let's just lower this down a bit. The chin as well. Chin. There you go. Oh. Photoshop decided to do like a harsh line there, harsh stroke. I'm still messing around with the values there, so I don't know if this will be the final painting of the final version of this before I start to bring it to life. But yeah. Never satisfied with the idea. I might change it again. A different setting. Obviously, this is more gritty than bright. Yeah, pressure's off. Good. Oop. Splashy water. Yeah, water's a rather cool effect that you can spend hours trying to understand how it all works, but yeah, just got some references of splashy water, especially on a dolphin. Dolphin climbing out of the water there. Obviously, for this to work for me, I'll have to bring in a rather bright aqua green kind of setting. You see. More. Quickly putting this in place so tomorrow when I look at this, I'll look at this again with some fresh new eyes and then say, okay, I did this. Am I satisfied with it? Am I happy with it? Or should I continue with it? Should I change it? And then that's when I'll tweak it again. But so far, it's good. It's good. Darken that down. Yeah, darken the water down a bit. Here we go. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm making it, maybe make this bit translucent. I'm not sure. Translucent kind of. Is it translucent? Can it be translucent? I'm not sure what this frill is. If it's something that's what is this frill? What is this? What is this? Is it like something that's glossy or? Just interesting to know what. Does it go through there like that? It's transparent. It could be transparent, like that. Whoops. Like so. Oh, I forgot. I need to watch the latest episode of Creep Show. Creep Show's out as well. Anyone watches Creep Show? It's a anthology of horror. It's fantastic. It's really cool. Creep Show. That should be. There we go. Oh, that's doing the blast. There we go. Need to sort that shape out. There we go. Like so. Then bit of grey in it. Chuck in a bit of grey. Like so. There we go. Maybe knock in some, make it a bit brighter. There we go. Makes it look nicer with the bounce off there maybe. There we go. Oh. Might give him some brows. I'm not sure. Let me look at the reference again. The brow, it's like the Pokemon itself doesn't have any expressions. It's just eyes. It's just eyes and nothing else. There's nothing there to indicate what, you know. What does it have any pupils or anything like that? It's just black, which is fine, but yeah, nice to have some sort of there we go. I don't want to try and make it too strong. The shadow's a bit too strong there. I want to try and get that lighting back. I still want to try and keep this wet kind of look, you see. So I might try and just creep that back in over on here. Like so. Like so. What is stream for? It's stream for 2 hours and 48 minutes. Okay, I'll keep going for a few more minutes. Keep going for a few more minutes. Keep saying that. Making progress here. Making progress. That's why. A bit of a long. bit of a roll. Bit of a cut there. Okay. So this side's going to have this bit of a reflection of this side, maybe this. Some rim light. So. Olivey tree, alright, Olivey tree, alright. How are you? This lovely Tuesday morning. Tuesday, sorry, first, is it Thursday or Wednesday morning? Wednesday morning, what am I talking about? I've lost my days again. I keep thinking it's like Monday. Today feels like a Monday. Yes, well, yesterday felt like a Monday because of the bank holiday. So I was about to say Tuesday there, don't I? Lost my train of thought. Oh, how are you? Dear oh dear. This happens every time. I get tongue twisted with all these days all over the place. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know, nap. Oh, I wish I had a nap. You know what? After finished working, I was gonna have a nap, and I didn't. I was like, oh, you know, got to cook food, have food, eat food, and then before you know it, it's like, oh, it's gone 9 o'clock. I gotta set up a stream. Can I sleep? No sleep. No sleep for you. No sleep for you. No sleep for you. Days are too long. I need a siesta time. Siesta would be nice. A nice snoozy sesh. Oh, that'd be so good. But yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining me. I was talking to Nuni about that 3D competition thing. I was tempted to enter it, and then I realised it's for more. I think it's more for pro, competent 3D pips, and I don't think I'm one of them yet. I'm not a 3D pep yet. Nowhere near as good as you. So yeah. I thought it was a Blender contest held by Always Games Behind, you know. And I thought, you know, okay, I could probably enter that. It may look awful, but won't be as bad. But again, yeah, against pro people, probably a bad idea. Yeah. Oh yeah. You never know. I mean, it depends on what you're. If it's really complex, it depends on what the competition's about, right? I mean, like if you can make something relatively simple but really good, then you can probably burn like 5 hours into it. Good 5 hours, or how many hours do you need to get something made? How long does it take you? I'm sure you can knock out something relatively quick. How long did that lamp take you? Didn't take long, did it? That lamp thing was impressive, very impressive. I don't know really. Not a pro, so a bit slow at some things. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Let me see what's happening on stream here. Let me just see, because I should probably... Oh, there's 6 lovely people watching me. Oh, wow. 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and 3 and 4 on Picasso. I should probably wrap things up because it's gone midnight 30 here. Let me just see who's on Twitch. Who else can I raid? If people are still lurking, I could probably give someone else that deserves. Do you know anyone, Tree, or if there's anyone else listening? Do you know anyone else that you know may deserve a raid? I can happily pass it on. Basically, nice to see Afro's lurking as well. Afro, I see you lurking there. How I know, I don't know. Somehow I sense this. I sense this vision. Sense vision there. No worries, Nudie. It's great. It's great hanging out with you, man. Chatting with you. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Each and every one of you people. Yeah, this has always been a problem. Like, the people I do want to raid, they're playing video games now, and I think it'll be unfair if I chuck from an art stream to a video game. Else I'll just... Let's see. Yeah. I see Sneaky Steph's here as well. Sneaky Chef. Chef Wolfbane is here as well. If she was streaming right now, I would have raided Seth. But she's sneakily watching me. She's sneakily watching me right now. I don't think she's probably tuned in to notice this. I think I'm sensing. Same with Afro as well. They're all like lurking, but they're not going to speak. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll throw everyone over to Miranda because like she does some nice 3D stuff, but she's playing Streets of Rage 4, and that's the only person I know that's on my list that's streaming. I haven't checked that far. So yeah, let's wrap up here for now. I'll be back tomorrow, as always. Probably work more on this, and yeah, that's me done for tonight. So yeah, till next time, keep watching the skies, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Nice to catch you even for a moment. Oh yeah. I'll be lurking on Discord if you want. If anyone's lurking around, I'll be on Discord for a while. So if you wanna chit chat with me there, by all means, it's all good. Yeah, cool. Here we go. Bye bye.